Let's hear this. Let's see the tail of the tape. There we go. I hope it shows it for us. I think so.
I'm taking over one city at a time. Evolve is the brand that it is.
It is, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put that out there. Before we start, tail of the tape. Enofe is 6'3". Hampton is 5'9". World record for Enofe that he can cook minute rice in 59 seconds. World record. 58 seconds. Sorry about that, Enofe. 58 seconds. And that Jamar Hampton can make good banana bread, I guess. Which gives the fact that as much as you hate a person, you gotta respect the bread. Respect the bread. Like, that's my grandma's recipe. Like, all right.
That makes me wonder. Like, did he bring some banana bread to a match one day? Just
yeah.
Like, I'm bringing you guys banana bread.
Like the day before, he's like, "It's pretty good banana bread." Like, yeah, all right. So I respect that. I like that. He says that he, yeah.
Oh my bad. I had an idea for that. I like that banana bread comment. So
yeah.
He already come out to R&B sounding music, right? What if he came out with like a loaf or a slice of banana bread and pass it out to the ladies? The loaf, you get it? The loaf, the loaf.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Banana. Banana loaf.
Yeah, it works for New Day. It did work. They do pancakes and random shit at people. So like, you got 50 people, and he could just you could rub the banana loaf on.
Oh god!
It happens, man. It happens. You gotta make that hat. You gotta make those T-shirts. He said that mostly the Jamar Hampton is 240 pounds, mostly water weight, which I do. I showed the picture to the group where Jamar Hampton was showing his body, and Enofe said that it was AI. It was reported to Instagram, seeing that it's false, and it was mostly water weight. I love the continuous hate for Enofe and Hampton. Let this shit ride the fuck out for years. Go. I love that. So we got the beginning of the match. Hampton versus Enofe. And I want to say this was a really good match in the beginning. Power versus I guess experience. Okay. Let's say that experience. Because Enofe had the experience of working with different types of wrestlers before his shoulder injury. Jamar Hampton only worked with certain type of wrestlers before he got to Evolve. Two things. Holy shit, this motherfucker can jump. Let's be real. I don't know, like, does anyone know like the height of the third wrestling rope? Like how high it is?
No,
right? I don't even know exactly. I'll have to look that up in the future.
So like average 5 feet, maybe.
Exactly. It's got to be like, because it's about the same size as what Alexa Bliss, I think. The ropes.
Yeah.
So she's about 5 foot. So yeah.
The bar hits her eyes like this, just to like stand up on stuff.
For some taller wrestlers, it's usually up to like their shoulders.
Yeah.
And they're like,
6 foot.
6
yeah.
foot.
So Jamar Hampton did a jump like this, and both his feet, not just like touched the like he went over. Just I'm like and the guy has fucking hops for days.
Yeah.
He did a drop kick 2 or 3 times, looked like fucking Ibushi. Just the height and the angle. I'm like, all right, it's cool, but Enofe being smart. By the way, I couldn't get the clip of this, but there was a special move that Enofe did where he stomped on Jamar Hampton 4 times. Yeah. I call it the Mario jump. It was just bookut, bookut, bookut. He turned around, bookut, and then did like a lazy pin, and then like for a 2 count. Now
that was a lazy pin.
That was a lazy pin. But ladies and gentlemen, we're in the Post-Evolve podcast because we give information from the commentators too. We learn a special thing about Robert Stone.
My early 20s, Boke. Hey, now, Jess. Yeah, right now he's working Jamar Hampton into the corner, and he's doing a heck of a job.
Oof, DDT, do me a favor, never wear an outfit like Edris is. Right now, pinfall and a 2 count. You cannot pull off those colors.
My early 20s, believe me, I did. That's why my wife married me twice.
Twice?
2 times, Peter.
Well, what do you mean? You renewed the vows?
No, we married twice.
Was there a divorce in the middle?
Edris Enofe has this locked in.
And we're back.
Oh my god.
We'll get to that later. We'll bring that up later about his mysterious double marriage. In the end, Enofe being a ring technician in the sense of that he understands where everything is. Let's see the clip, ladies and gentlemen, and see it for ourselves.
Edris Enofe, who, as Robert pointed out, really sees himself as the face of WWE Evolve, and he wants to get back to the top of the heap.
He sure was. And in this match here, we got one who's chiseled, the other is carved, but there's a win in this match.
Very interesting stuff last week as you see Idris's innovative athletic offense. When you saw Dante Chen show up, did you have any idea? Oh! High cross body there.
Now, the part I couldn't show and I can't show is that they went to the outside after he did a stinger splash and Jamar missed and hit his head on the turnbuckle. They went to the outside. Enofe did a nice little kick to one of the legs and he went down. Then he did a neck breaker to Jamar on the corner on the outside of the turnbuckle. Went inside, wrap around neck breaker, simple technique for the 1, 2, 3, and EoE of excellence. Edris Enofe 2-0. Jamar Hampton 1-1. By the way, I've got to press this. Jamar Hampton, this is now your button too.
Dynamite.
I don't know what's playing.
Now, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, the dynamite.
Play it again.
Yeah,
Play it
play,
again.
play. Rainwater selector.
Dynamite.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, that was her requesting that a second time. So Jamar Hampton, this is my girl. You better step the fuck away. Step the fuck away. I'm gonna fucking. All right, just being respectful, just being honest. All right. Mr. EOD Wrestling Hub 33, your thoughts and rating of the match.
To me, this was a really good match. It kind of went the way I thought it would go last week, except for the fact that I was like, okay, the experience thing. I thought Enofe was going to still cheat, even though he didn't have to cheat. But this match showed that he didn't have to cheat at all, because like you said, it was like power versus more experience. There was a lot of stuff that he got out of just because he just has more experience wrestling. So I really like that. Jamar, he is pretty strong and everything. So he did power out of yeah, it went the way it was supposed to go. Enofe winning, and so now he's 2-0 in singles matches. Singles matches because he was in that championship match, and not going to talk about the stuff that's going to happen on later on, but he still looked like he could be a contender for the Evolve Championship and everything because he was in that championship match. He's 2-0. So, but yeah, the rookie couldn't have won. I guess he could have, but Enofe is supposed to be established and everything. This is probably Hampton's second match, technically. I didn't watch LFG, so it makes sense. And he could always, at some point later on, like Detroit Pistons and Chicago Bulls, you got somebody beating you down. Eventually, you got to get over that hump. So I liked it. I give it like a B+. It was pretty much what I thought it was going to be. So good showing for both of them.
Okay, I'll give it that. CeeJayWolfy and Terrell, thoughts and rating.
Oh yeah, I agree. We got a good show from both of them. Yeah, I also agree with being on B+. It was a really good match.
Hell yeah. Jamar definitely showed Enofe that just because I'm big, I could get down with you. You know what I'm saying? And he had hops too. That's crazy. He had hops. Like when that motherfucker hit that damn that air split or whatever, I was like, yo, dude got something. Like he really got something. Or, you know, as Alex would say, he's full of dynamite. Oh yes indeed, man. But no, Enofe won, and I got to give him his props. He is like literally, a leader in the locker room for Evolve, and I love this for Enofe because it actually we able to see him in the singles competitor light now. You know what I'm saying? And I say him and Jamar need to have like a little series going. You know what I'm saying? And with Jamar needs to tap into that Dynamite or Dolomite or Shaft type of feel. You know what I'm saying? Be like the hero, or be like that symbol, for the people, for the lady or whatever, he would like to take it to. And Enofe could literally tap into his Wesley Snipes Demolition Man if he wanted to. Like just full blown shit. Just let us know, like, you the final boss, Enofe. But I think Jamar gonna get him next time. I don't know. I feel like they need to keep this going between these two.
Yeah.
And it needs to be a legit beef. Somebody that got their feet wet, bully the person that's trying to get their feet wet in WWE. So I'm gonna give it a B+.
Okay. Invisible Woman, your thoughts on this? I have a lot to say about this match because Terrell gave me a good idea on something else too. Here you go.
Okay. Well, in terms of rating this match, I'll give it a solid B. My question is, because it was a good match and you saw like the back and forth, but do you feel like Jamar Hampton, like the reason that he lost is that he gassed himself out?
No.
Or was it just like Enofe's experience that won in the end?
Experience.
Okay, well that was my question. But go ahead, share your thoughts.
Okay. B+ for me. Troy Yearwood is still green. He can do a lot of like jumping and hopping and like doing, but he's not really like there in terms of like fluid moves. I'm gonna say that in a bad way. I say that like he's got
the power, but he has to learn how to
he has the no fear in doing things on the outside. He has the no fear doing the hops. He has the no fear doing the drop kick. Like most people have a fear doing the drop kick because you can fall wrong by accident, just randomly, 1,000, 1 out of 1,000. But he has no fear in that. It's the technical things that with Jamar Hampton, he's a mixture of like Goldberg, Batista, and like a little bit of Ryback. Each one had their own uniqueness, but they all missed something in a weird way. He is all three of them because he can, and a little bit of Ibushi because he can jump. He can jump.
Yeah.
But he just something missing. The character, like I said, this match between Enofe and Hampton. But thank you for bringing up Demolition Man. Reminded me of like Edris was Simon Phoenix and Hampton was Demolition Man. Like good and evil. Enofe reminded me of Phoenix in this match. Like very crafty, using every part of the ring, being smart, sometimes being cocky. He didn't have to do the fucking 4 stomps. He didn't have to do that, but he just did it for fun. And then he's just like, oh, I'm gonna pin you. Oh, whatever. Like, no, like that's the part. Like, it was good. I like the Enofe. Like, I've never seen this part of Enofe. Like MJ Enofe.
Yeah, like I was gonna bring up it's a meme that I saw today. And I saw this meme before I actually sat down and watched Evolve because I watched it late today. But so Jamar Hampton had his Ricky situation today or yesterday. Ricky from Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
We know he's athletic, but he could not outrun a bullet.
Yeah.
What if Ricky put his athleticism to good use and never got shot? That's what Jamar needs to do next time going up against Enofe. He needs to beat him at his own game. We know Ricky could have jumped the gate, but he chose not to jump the gate. He could have easily jumped into someone's backyard and not get shot, but he didn't do it. You're an athlete. Do it.
I love this podcast.
Just hop the gate.
Yeah.
Like, hop the gate.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
No, he's right though. He's right though. He's right. Like Jamar is just he has the ability to do it, but he doesn't.
But he just got outsmarted. Enofe got that experience, man.
Yeah. And there will be a second match in the future, and we will see Jamar Hampton learn from his mistakes, and then there will be a third match.
Yeah, this needs to be a proper feud.
Again, yeah, because like they've learned from Keanu and Harlem. They kind of like they split it up for a while until we got there, and then they did their own little things. Now there is no more Harlem Lewis technically in this world right now. So in the world of Evolve anyway. But speaking of the world of Evolve. Oh yeah, I get this. Yeah, I already said it. Back B plus like that. Backstage, Stevie Turner is with the LWO, just doing LWO things. Talking about the match ahead of the main event. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the special segment that makes no sense of why he said that in public.
Chewy, the pot is hot tonight. It is extra long.